A topic patient side eye, like an uninspected text from their ex. Text from your ex, text from my ex. Look, we are going to have some fun here. We're going to get creative. This is in this podcast. I hear a lot of noise that HIM is not fun, but it is, and we are. And I'm only as a professor. I'm not interested in making my podcast that type of lecturing platform. This is my creative outlet on my career. Okay, let's get back on track. A topic clinicians avoid, like the elevator when Joint Commission walks in. You better know your acronyms: RACE, PASS. The bill, not just any bill, the big, beautiful bill, not the political promise, not the fantasy version, not the wait till you see this beautiful plan speech. No, 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 no. We're talking about the real big, beautiful bill HIM actually wants. The bill that HIM dreams about. The bill revenue cycle prays about. The bill clinicians wish existed. The bill that would make CFOs cry for joy. This episode is for HIM. It's for revenue cycle. It's for clinicians. It's for patients. It's for everyone who has ever gotten a healthcare bill and said, "No, this can't be serious. No, not my bill. Pass it down over there." I had to make sure. Well, I had to make it a little bit more dramatic, but maybe next time. Today we're breaking it down all the way down with storytelling, with pop culture, of course, with HIM truths, with suits level analysis, you know the show, with succession level drama, with panic at the disco kind of energy. Had to have high hopes for a living, with scandal style monologues. You're gonna walk away understanding exactly what HIM wants in the big beautiful bill. And why healthcare absolutely needs it. All right, take a breath. I think I said a lot. So let's take a breath. Let's get into it. Let's start with honesty. Healthcare bills, they are confusing, they are messy, they are dramatic. These bills read like the storyline of Succession. Too many characters, no real explanation, and someone is always left wondering. It's not a shot at Succession. I love that show. Who approved this? I didn't approve this message. Patients get bills that look like they were written by Sherlock Holmes. Clinicians get confused with patients asking them about charges. Billing departments chase down missing pieces like they're filming The Amazing Race. HIM, we're the ones stuck connecting the dots like we're solving crime on Snowfall. But the actual bill, is not the enemy. It is simply the reflection of everything that happened during an encounter. The bill is the season finale of a patient visit. I think that's the best kind of analogy I can give. It exposes every subplot, every twist, every character arc. But it's only beautiful when the story is told correctly. And let me say this clearly. HIM's issue has never been the existence of the bill. It's the condition of the bill. The bill HIM wants is clean, clear, articulate, patient friendly, clinician supported, audit ready, and reflective of real care. Not a mystery, not a puzzle, not a figure it out moment. A story, a clear one. Let's keep going. Coders. Coders are the backbone of the big beautiful bill. Let me give you let me give the coders their flowers right now. You are the translators, the strategists, investigators, analysis, compliance experts, and sometimes the therapists, all in one. Coding is not data entry, it's not clerical. Coding is not just charging the patient. Coding is the transformation of clinical work into a structured language of healthcare finance. Coders read notes the way Harvey Specter reads contracts: sharp, precise, unbothered, unstoppable. They read documentation like Annalise Keegan reads case files with passion, accuracy, fury when necessary. Sprinkle with some chaos, of course. Coders are DJ Khaled of HIM, another one, another clarification, another missing time element, another inconsistent note. Now imagine if coders had the documentation they needed the first time around. Imagine if coders matched actions. Imagine if templates didn't sabotage clarity. Imagine if the EMR didn't auto populate nonsense. Imagine if clinical documentation wasn't vague enough to be interpreted 17 different ways. The big beautiful bill HIM wants, it supports coders. It honors the story they translate. It respects the work they do. And when coders are supported, the entire bill becomes beautiful. Let me pause right here because that's a quotable moment. Mhm. Now let's talk about something that doesn't get enough spotlight: charge capture. Charge capture is the underrated superhero in the healthcare universe. If coding is the brain, charge capture is the heartbeat. But charge capture is also the messy toddler of healthcare. It runs around dropping things, losing things, needing a chaperone, making you wonder, why did you do that? Why did you do that? But the big beautiful bill HIM wants will solve so many charge capture nightmares. No more missing infusion start times. No more lost bedside procedures. No more chart sheets scribbled like grocery lists. No more, oh, I forgot to document that. How many times have we heard that before? No more 900-line reconciliation spreadsheets. Get AI to do it. Right now, HIM is the Olivia Pope of revenue cycle. We fix things quietly, efficiently, and behind the scenes, wearing our metaphorical white coats and hats. But our big, beautiful bill shouldn't need Olivia Pope. It should work. Imagine a world where the charges match the care effortlessly. That is HIM's dream. Let me pause here so you can soak that in. Feel that. That is HIM's dream. Let me switch the audience for a second. I want to talk to our patients. This part is for you. You deserve a bill that makes sense. You deserve clarity. You deserve transparency. You deserve honesty. Not a bill that requires a lawyer from Suits to explain it. Not a bill that feels like a plot from Inception. I haven't watched that movie in a while, but I think I could recall the plot. where where you're 3 layer deep and still lost. A beautiful bill is patient centered. It says exactly what happened, not hidden, nothing unclear, nothing confusing. You shouldn't need Google and you shouldn't need TikTok or YouTube explainers. You shouldn't panic when the envelope arrives. And disclaimer, I always run to YouTube whenever I need to understand how to work a thing. It could be anything. So I don't really rely on TikTok like that for information. But anyways, you should feel informed, empowered, respected. A beautiful bill creates trust. And trust is the foundation of healthcare, essentially. All right, clinicians, your turn. This big, beautiful bill HIM once is so good for you. I'm gonna force feed it to you. No more drowning in queries. I know how much you guys love when we send you guys queries. No more inboxes full of clarifications. No more, please add just one more line messages. A big, beautiful bill is based on clear documentation, consistent workflows, aligned orders, truthful storytelling. When clinicians document well, the bill is beautiful. The coding is accurate. The revenue cycle is stable. And the hospital can invest in better tools, better staffing, better care. It all works together. Clinicians deserve a bill that reflects their work, and HIM deserves documentation that reflects the reality. Both are possible. Both can live in the same world. Let me pause right here because this is another quotable moment. And here's the honest part. The current system is broken. The documentation is inconsistent. Templates are outdated. EMRs do not talk. Payers make up rules like it's an improv night. Charge capture is too manual. The now's are too high, way too high, which should be evaluated, reevaluated, because it's roadkill at this point. Revenue cycle is too stressed. Patients are too confused. It feels like a cross between Succession, Grey's Anatomy, and Ozark. Oh, you want to see me tie this together? Okay. Emotional, chaotic, and sometimes criminal. How about that? But every broken system can be redesigned. HIM knows exactly what needs to change. We always know. Here's the moment you've been waiting for. What does the real big beautiful bill look like? Well, let me tell you, it looks like a bill that flows from the EMR naturally. A bill that reflects real care, no guesswork. A bill that tells you the truth about the encounter. A bill that clinicians don't cringe at. A bill that patients can understand. A bill that CFOs can stand on. A bill that HIM doesn't have to chase down or fix at 8:59 p.m. on a Friday. I'm not doing that. Nope. I'll rather wait for Monday. The beautiful bill is simple. Documentation, then to coding, charges, then bill. A clean path. A clear path. A logical path. It's a bill built on connections, on communication, on accuracy, on transparency, on trust. And here's the twist. HIM is not even asking for a miracle. We're asking for modernization. Welcome to the 21st century. Clarity, integration, support, respect. The beautiful bill is not a dream. It is a decision, a direction, a commitment. And HIM is absolutely ready to lead it. Let me pause because that's the heart of this entire episode. So no, we never needed a never needed a political beautiful bill. HIM already knew what a beautiful bill should look like. A bill that is fair, a bill that is clear, a bill that is accurate, a bill that represents the caregiven, a bill that protects the patient, a bill that supports the clinician, a bill that strengthens the revenue cycle, a bill that HIM doesn't have to perform miracles on. This is the big, beautiful bill HIM wants. And this is the bill healthcare deserves. Thank you for tuning in to the Balanced Health Information Podcast. Thank you for showing up for HIM. Thank you for pushing this profession forward. We are not waiting for someone else to fix healthcare. We are designing the big, beautiful bill ourselves. Do not forget, listen to the Balanced Health Information Podcast, or I should say listen to more episodes, of course. Grab my Digital Health Navigator book. Also, check out the HIM Toolkit. It's digital. Until next time, document well, code smart, protect the bill, advocate for the bill HIM truly deserves, and stay balanced.